Hey y'all, so I know it's been a while since I filmed something and I put something on. I've been going through a lot of things, and I think I sold my camera to make my car payment, but that's a whole other story. I just wanted to come to y'all and talk to you today about something that has come up a few times for me that I've been seeing, via Instagram, and I have a lot to tell y'all, okay? Sold my camera for my car note, deleted like most of my social media, but anyways, as you see by the title, this might be a little controversial, but I have to let y'all know, if you've been following my videos, you know how real I am. There's usually I'm usually not holding my tongue back, so let's get into it. God isn't coming to save you. God, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Ganesh, Muhammad, nobody. No one's coming to save you. And I don't mean to come off in a negative fashion, but I'll explain. I've noticed a lot of people, they'll just wish and pray, right? And they're like, please God, relieve me of my stress. Please God, take me out the storm. Please God, give me $1 million. Please God, you see where I'm going, right? And then after they please God, they do this. And then they just wait for something to happen. And I'm like, that's kind of silly. The whole keep that in your prayers, keep this in your prayers, even everything that's been happening, in America, this war against melanated people, it's just like, let's just pray about it. And it's like, what? What do you mean, let's just pray about it? I know I grew up Christian, and even in the Bible, in James, I believe, it says, faith without work is dead. So you all just sitting here, I have faith that God is going to come through and bless me and, take me out of poverty and make me rich and do all these things. And y'all are just sitting there. Nothing's happening. Nothing's going to happen. Like, what people have to understand is how the universe works, right? I believe in a higher power. I believe in God. Don't necessarily call it that all the time. Call it the universe, source, spirit. First of all, there's a law of attraction. When you look at things on an energetic level, you have to put things out in order to receive. It's just like throwing a ball. So if the ball is what I want to happen in life, if I just put all my intentions in this ball and I'm like, ball, I need you to be thrown at the wall, and I just sit there and I hold the ball isn't going anywhere. But if I take this ball and I throw it against the wall is going to come back to me. That's kind of how the law of attraction works. Like, what you put out, you get. Also, the entity that is God, the entity that is the universe, the entity that is spirit, the entity that is the source, the entity that is the all be all. People have it really confused, especially after our conversations with God. That book was really awesome, and it helped clarify and affirm a lot of things. That being that doesn't do much. Okay, let me explain. Just hold tight, just listen. So, not that entity is not a proactive being, but we were put here to pretty much get a humanly experience of things. Because in the spirit world, there's a world of absolute. Here we have duality. Here we have light and dark. We have good. We have bad. We have up. We have down. We have relativity, right? So we have duality. We have relativity. And we're put here to pretty much get that experience of worldliness, right? So the Spirit of God isn't a doer. It's an enabler. And by that, I mean, you don't just sit there and pray, God, I pray for world peace, and you just sit there and do nothing. First of all, let me backtrack. The entity that is the universe, it magnifies things. So we were given choice. when we came down on this earth as a physical human being, right? When our spirit came into a body and came into this world, we were given choice. So now, if you take this God that, even I grew up in a Christian household where it's like, God will smite you if you do this, or, you're going to go to hell if you do that, and blah, blah, blah. It kind of defeats the purpose of choice, because why would this all-loving God, right, punish you for making a choice that you were given? It kind of doesn't make sense. Do you see where I'm going? So it's like, if I have a child in front of me and there's a fruit and a cracker in my hand, and I tell the child to choose and the child chooses the cracker, that's like me slapping the child because it chose the cracker instead of the fruit. It's like, I gave you the choice to make, so why would I punish you for a choice that I gave you to make? Like, there's no bad choice, it's just a choice, and then you have to deal with the repercussions that come. Hope that's like clicking with y'all. So also, again, this spirit, this entity of God is an enabler. So it's not a doer. It doesn't make a choice for you. But once you put things out in the universe, once you put things out in the atmosphere, set your intentions. So sorry about all this background noise. That's when things come back to you, because then the Spirit of God is like, okay, Jazz, I see you. You're doing some work here. All right, let me give you some more energy because you gave that to me. Okay, Jazz, I see, you're trying to heal people. All right, you making moves. All right, let me give this to you. All right, that's how it goes. It's like, oh, okay, I see you doing this, so let me give you. That's almost just like, if you start a business, no one's just gonna help you start a business because you have this really brilliant idea. They want to see that, oh, you put in this work already. Oh, you put in that already. Oh, you did this already. Okay, let me help you. Let me push you a little bit farther. And that's how that spirit works. So there is no God that is gonna come and just fix all your problems for you. And what's wrong with the society is that, especially in I would say more westernized religions, when you look at it, it takes responsibility off of you, right? Because God didn't come through for me, so that's why I didn't do this. God didn't give me the money, so that's why I didn't do this. God didn't do this for me. God didn't do all these things for me, so that's why I'm still stuck in my predicament. And it makes people, again, like, it takes that responsibility off of that person. So then it's like, well, it's not my fault that this happened or that this didn't happen, because it's God's fault. No. Everything that we have done in this lifetime has been because of an action, something that we have done that has caused a reaction. Every action causes a reaction. Every reaction comes from an action. So whether you realize that you consciously set that situation up or not, you did. So every action, every thought, every intention, every emotion that you put out in the universe, it comes back to you. Okay, even the bad, because bad is relative. Even the bad things that happened in our lives, either A, we already put out there in the universe and it's just coming back to us, or B, our souls and our spirits made a contract with another soul to help us love ourselves. And that might be a little hard for people to understand as well, with soul contracts. Other beings were put here to help us get back to our highest level of self-love. Again, I hope y'all are still here with me. So before you came down on this earth, before that other being came down on this earth and manifested in physical form, there was already contracts made your whole life that pretty much push you to be your best self, that push you to love yourself, that push you to not look outside yourself for love. So all these things come, and pretty much that's how things manifest. So all the trauma, whether it be sexual, emotional, the abuse, the whatever else, the bad relationships, those all came, especially twin flame relationships, oh my gosh, those all came for us to look within. And a lot of times we don't look within, so then another contract is made, and then it just keeps happening over and over and over until finally your soul or your spirit is like, duh, I'm godly, I'm a small little fraction of God, but I have this God power within me, so I don't need your love because I got my own. Thank you though, I will take it. Like, not that I don't need your love, but I'm good with mine and I love myself enough, and if you want to come and add to that love, then that's cool, but I don't need your love to validate or to fill in for my love. So with all that being said, all the things that happen in your life, all the things that you want to happen in your life, it's all up to you. It's not up to God. Like, that saying is so true. No one's gonna come save you. You want to know why? Because everyone was put here on this earth for themselves. Everyone's journey is for themselves. And even if you're in a relationship with someone, you still have your individual journey, but you just happen to walk alongside with someone else on their journey. But you two have two completely individual solo journeys that you have to go on by yourself, technically. So no one's saving you. I can't save you, your mama can't save you, your daddy can't save you, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your man, your wife, your auntie, the priest, the pastor, the guru, God. Nothing, no one is going to save you but you. Once you put it out there that you want to change, once you put it out there that you want things to be different, once you start making the moves and start acting different, that's when things are going to start coming back to you. That's when things are going to change. That's when you'll be saved. There's no entity outside of yourself that will save you. And that's it. I'm done. I just had to drop that on you. I've been feeling really pressed to speak on this, and hopefully that wasn't too harsh, but you know, Aries tendencies, I gotta keep it real. So thank y'all so much, and I'll definitely do my best to film as much as I can with my beloved phone until I get another camera. So peace and love, y'all. Thanks.